Dragonborn. Is there something wrong? Something the matter?
I'll leave you both alone and wait outside in the hallway.
Please take a seat. Now, what is it, Dragonborn? Please continue. What is it? I've noticed how Rigmor looks at you, follows you around like a lost little puppy. I have only ever wanted the best for her, and because of you, we can all live normal, happy lives. Don't be afraid to ask. You are, and always will be, part of our family. Of course, you both have my blessing. This is so exciting! Have you both decided where you'll get married? I know of a small chapel. That's so lovely! We can hold the banquet and celebrations afterward here at the castle. It's such a pity Ragnar isn't here to give her away. He would be so very proud of you both. Don't worry, leave that to me. Now go. Make sure you choose the right dress. The best place is at the Imperial City. She will also need a veil and tiara.
Who is to be your man of honor?
Please don't invite that obnoxious elf. Then go, with my blessing, and prepare for the big day. Farewell, Dragonborn.
Majesty, is there anything I can do to help? Well met. Please, let me help. I know exactly the dress she would want to wear at the ceremony. I have to travel to the Imperial City to speak to Blackwell, and to pick up some items for my father. Lady Rigmor has appointed me her lady-in-waiting. Once she moves to the palace, I need to arrange my new quarters. I could pick up the dress. That would save you time. Do you have a ring in mind? Know about the child? Yes, they talked about it. I think Lady Sigurd's fears for her and the child would now have been made a lot less stressful. Now you have honoured her with her blessing. Lady Sigurd might not show it, but with all that's happened lately, it has taken its toll on her. I will. Did Rigmor tell you she was going to try and find solace at the cathedral? How about you, Majesty? Are you coping all right with all that's happened recently? My apologies. I didn't mean to offend. Majesty.
Yes.
Need something?
You want something from me?
What a drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. All right, then.
What can I do for you?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Until next time.
Hey, Dragonborn. What took you so long?
Yeah, I think I'm good.
I was just thinking about, how we ended up here. It's strange. Because all that we just went through, it just seems like... I don't know. A long time ago. I came here because it might help stop the thoughts in my head. I'm just racing around and around. But it just keeps going on, and like all this noise. And it won't stop, Dragonborn. It won't stop. It's not like you haven't probably got the same thing happening to you too, right? And here I am, going on as if I'm the only one in the world with some kind of divine burden. I came here because I thought if I prayed, if I asked for mercy, then maybe the gods might let me live. Yeah, I know. Dragonborn, I don't want to die. Okay. Well, shall we ask them? I mean, we're all here, right? Hey! Yes, you! Gods! Here I am, your chosen queen, Rigmor Morganmead, High Queen of Cyrodiil. Here I am, right here, so don't be shy. I dare you to show your faces here. What are you afraid of? Why won't you show yourselves? Haven't you taken enough? My childhood, my future, and now you want to take my life? I want to live. I won't let you take my baby. I won't let you mess up her life like you did mine. She never asked for any of this. Come on! Come on, you cowards! Where are you hiding? Are you afraid of me? I only wanted to live a normal life. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Yes. I'm sorry. What? I understand. I can. But I'm scared. Yes. I understand. I love him. I think I already knew that. I'll try. I will. I promise. It's all right, Dragonborn. Everything is going to be all right. No, it... What? I can't explain it. I was filled with a sense of overwhelming love. And that everything was going to be all right. And not to worry. But there was also something else. I could feel sorrow. No, remorse? I felt a deep sadness, Dragonborn. Dragonborn, I love you. Yes, of course. Have you spoken to my mother? You know I want a white wedding, right? Here, in this cathedral. Yeah, well, I will need time to choose a dress. Are you kidding? Dragonborn, if I'm going to get married, it has to be done right. No, it has to be perfect. Duh. Oh, I am so looking forward to the ring. do have an idea for the ring, right? Have you heard of the legend of the white gold, diamond, and ruby-encrusted ring of the lost alien princess Pilvi-Hanesh? Dragonborn. Don't tell me you haven't heard of the legend of the white gold, diamond, and ruby-encrusted ring of the lost alien princess Pilvi-Hanesh. This is going to be the best wedding ever. I am so excited. You know I love you more than anything, right? So, who's going to be your second? You know, weddings and ceremonies usually require either a best man or woman or person of honor, that sort of thing. Well, you do know that now that you've proposed, we can't see each other, right? Until the wedding day? Nuh-uh. None of that. I have a lot of organizing to do. Well, actually, you have a lot of organizing to do. When you have everything ready and arranged, send your best man to talk to Carice. Bye.
Majesty, we have been looking everywhere for you. Court Advisor Mallisum and I have been trying to locate Jimmy Tenfingers, but he is nowhere to be found. We would send Captain Grimbold, but he's feeling under the weather. To Nagasel. The diamond?
Ah, Majesty, it seems we have found ourselves in the most unfortunate situation. We can't seem to locate that scallywag, Jimmy.
Jimmy Tenfingers.
Ah, yes, thank you, Master Freofoff. Yes, him. Anywhere, really. We thought you might have an idea on how to proceed.
Yeah, come on.
Majesty, we could not allow it. You are far too important a person to risk yourself where bottom crawlers may be lurking. Speaking of which, we could send Sefri. He enjoys travelling to far-flung, desolate corners of Tamriel, rubbing shoulders with scurrilous vermin. And he's been there before as well, so he knows his way around a little bit, you know. And he's been there before. Well, that settles it then. Please excuse me, a warm fire and a plate of hot food are calling, and my bones are not suited to being out in the cold for too long. Majesty?
Sethri is in Skyrim as far as I know. But if your Majesty needs anything else... Aha, that's quite a story to tell. Please, may I suggest we find a nice warm corner inside the Tap and Tack?
the tap and tack.
Now then,
Make yourself
Pilvi
home.
Hinesh.
If you want
Yes.
to taste some fine ales.
She was an Ailiad princess when the Wild Elves ruled Cyrodiil many millennia ago. Originally, the Ailiads worshipped the Aedra, like most of the civilized world. Their main god was Auriel. But slowly over time, the Ailiads forsook their old gods and began worshipping the Daedra. But Pilvi Hinesh remained loyal and devoted to Auriel, and took the last of the Aedra-worshipping Ailiads out of Cyrodiil and settled in Hammerfell. They built a city for themselves, away from the madness of the king, who was madly in love with Pilvi. He promised her everything to come back, even that he would forsake the Daedra if only she would love him. Pilvi spurned the king, and his retribution was cruel and absolute. The king tried one last time to win Pilvi's heart. He arrived at Nyasel and promised her anything she wanted in return for her love. He begged and threw himself at her feet. Again she spurned the king, and in his rage he called upon the powers of the Dark Lord Molag Bal. The city the princess had built she named Nyasel, the Hall of Life, and it is said Auriel blessed the very ground Pilvi walked upon. In 2 nights he buried the city deep under the earth. The ground shook and quaked, and it is said tremors could be felt as far away as Morrowind. Nyasel, the Hall of Life, was buried, forever gone from this world, and as a last deranged act of madness, the king built another city on top of the ground where once Pilvi's city stood. He called the new city Nagasel, Hall of Death. The very same. Why the interest in Pilvi Hinesh? Aha! The legendary white gold, diamond, and ruby-encrusted ring of the lost Ailiad princess Pilvi Hinesh. Why would you want to take on such a perilous task? Many have tried, and all have failed. Well, at least you get to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I fear it's time to be getting back to the keep. Farewell, Majesty. Until next time.
Need something? Got something to say?